Hey, what's going on, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Being that yesterday I dropped a video for you guys, I'm feeling remarkably motivated to drop another video for you guys. The toughest battle of it all is finding substance and this little big thing that we call life. This is a constant battle that I have with myself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, every single day. You know what I mean? Like, people wake up in the morning and the first thing that they do is they check social media or they check the text message from the special someone that they want to get a text from. People look out for validation from people that they really don't care if they get validation from, or people really don't care about. But finding substance in this thing that we call life is I feel like the grand master of all of life. You know, some people say like once you have kids, you know, you'll have a different look on life and, you know, how you want things to go, how you want things to plan out. And sometimes I ask myself if I'm even ready for that, you know, if I'm even ready for that ideology, you know. I've lived my life so selfishly for myself for so long, you know, trying to chase this dream, trying to chase this aspiration. It's like there will be a point in my life where I won't do that, where I won't be pushing for myself and I'll be pushing for someone else. You know, it could be a beautiful measure. But in the time span that I have right now, constantly reading books on, you know, how to become a better man, you know, how to become a better influencer, you know, how to you know, hone in on my abilities, my mental and everything. I realized that nobody really has the answer. You know, nobody ever really has the answer or the understanding of, okay, this is what I want in life, this is what I need in life, and this is what's gonna make me successful. Everybody's life and everybody's understanding is a different concept or a different movement towards success. You know, I might visualize success as, you know, $1 million house and, you know, $300,000 car. You might visualize it as a white picket fence with just, you know, you and your family that, you know, has a nice little mortgage. Things vary, things change, you know, and the transcendence of it all, you know, is just immaculate. Sometimes my mind can get into its own and, you know, I mean, do a number. You know, I'll think about one thing and it'll flip to another thing and flip to another thing. And of course, this time of life, you know, we come across people. We come across people that sometimes you want them to stick. You know, sometimes you want them to stay. Sometimes they don't. You know, we come across people that we have no plans for that somehow sticks around and we just can't get rid of them because they're just such great people. In the process of us doing all of this, in the process of us understanding this, we have to be open to the thought of life is just not how you're going to plan it to be specifically. Like, you know, it might not be the details. But if you're shooting for the stars, I feel like you're going to land somewhere better than where you are now. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep being great. You're going to understand the process of it all. I always say, like, you know, try to live your best life to the best ability that you can. You know, some of the circumstances that we went through, some of the things that we have gone through, we weren't supposed to go through, but then, you know, it happens. You know, it's like you bounce back from it. You know, there's a lot of times where I question friendships or even relationships. Like, you know, like, some people that I do know what love is to a different degree than I do, you know. The way my mom raised me, I'm so grateful for how she uprooted me, you know. Like, it wasn't time for me to be brought up on, you know, cuddling type of love, you know. It was like, yo, you have to be a man now. So be a man now, you know. I don't regret it. Sometimes in certain conversations when it comes down to me thinking about the ideology of being in a relationship or marriage or things of that nature, you know, it's kind of hard to grasp it. It's kind of hard to put it into perspective, but I know one day I will. The patience is what I think I would be anticipating or waiting for, you know. I've been in full control of everything in my life for a long time. It's very much different for me to allow someone to have half of that or, you know, to be a part of that in my life. It is very, very challenging. With this video that I'm making, I just want to let you guys know that if you're in a stage where you're confused about a lot and, you know, you don't have a sense of direction, it's okay. The fact that you're acknowledging it is a step one. That's the first thing. The next thing is actually just putting your first foot in front of your other foot, and just keep moving. Just move. Like, just don't stand still. Don't allow yourself to be crippled to the thoughts of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, I think about many thoughts. I think about college all the time. You know, I think about junior high all the time. I think about when I was overseas. I think about now that I'm home. You know, I mean, this is just a life that we're accustomed to living. You know, and there might be a lot of thoughts that you have. There might be a lot of thoughts that you're confused on. A lot of thoughts that you keep asking yourself, and that's okay. You know, don't get down on yourself about it. Absorb it. You know, take it in, and figure out how you can freak it. You know, as far as with me, you know, I've never known nobody to think as much as I do. I never known nobody to create a problem or create a solution and then break it down as a problem just to know that they could break it down before somebody else could break it down for them. Yeah, that's your boy. That's me wholeheartedly. I was just looking over my YouTube yesterday. I looked at my suicide video, and I looked at Confessions of a Broken Man. If you guys haven't checked that out, you guys really should check those videos out. They're very powerful videos. And just seeing the growth of who I was then to who I am now. Like, the mindset that I was in those two videos to where I'm at now is much different. Of course, I still have a hint of one and I have a hint of another. Of course, I keep it, you know, knowledgeable to my head because I don't want to forget about it. You know, forgetting about it is like I'm trying to run away from something. No, I want to hold on to it. I want to harness onto it and remember what that feeling was. So if I ever see myself getting back down to that moment, I can kind of like, you know, snap myself out of it. But watching those videos, it's like, you know, coming to realizations about certain things, about certain emotions, about certain feelings, I think got me to this point now. You know, at that time when I made those videos, you know, I didn't have a clothing line. You know, I was just starting a YouTube channel. You know, I was just optimistically, you know, hoping things to be good, and I was just putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. You know, lo and behold, 2 years later, 2 years from the suicide video and 1 year from the Confessions of a Broken Man video, you know, I now have my own clothing line. I have my own media company. I have my own cosmetic line. I'm a trainer. Like I said, everything that I put my mind to, I kind of get done. That's why I think if I wanted to be the president of the United States, or if I wanted to be the best drug dealer on the block, I think I could have killed it. That's not to say that I'm selling myself short, or, you know, like I beat the odds. The thing about it is that my mindset decided for me to be better. You know, in the pursuit of basketball, in the pursuit of everything, I found out the things that matter to me. You know, my health, my life, you know, my happiness. You know, rather than trying to look like I'm happy and, you know, post videos and post content like, oh my God, I look happy. You know, actually being happy. I mean, actually going on these vacations and actually enjoying myself, you know, actually inviting people out that I want to see be better, you know. I think in the sense of if I, you know, jump back to what I said before, me actually giving people the opportunity to allow their own light to shine. You know what I mean? Like, you know, me, you know, extending my extension of myself into others, you know, so they could be great, you know, whether with these panels that you guys know about, playlists and stuff like that, you know, inviting people out. I think those are big things because it's like when I reach the top, the same people that I was, you know, talking to, or the same people that I was supporting, or the same people that was donating to the cause will feel a part of this. You know, this is what they don't see for everybody. It won't be just, you know, Matt Thomas. You know, they won't feel like, you know, it's just a me thing. You know, the difference between that and the sense of entitlement is that it's the path. You know, it's the consistency. You know, it's the never-ending, you know, thought or fight to keep being better, keep being better. You know, I listen to the Gary V's, you know, I listen to the Will Smiths, you know, I listen to the Denzel Washingtons, and I listen to the motivational videos, or the Inky Johnsons, and I mean, the videos is powerful. But one thing I do realize is that you can listen to all these motivational videos all you want, and if you don't apply it to your life, then there's no purpose. It's like listening to a song. You can know it by heart. Like I know that Eric Thomas thing by heart. Like, do you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe? I know it by heart. If I didn't apply it to my life, it would be irrelevant, you know. And then how can I teach it to someone else if I'm not living that life? That's like you trying to get advice from a trainer that's heavyset. Not saying the trainers can't be heavyset and stuff like that, but it's like you getting advice from a trainer that's heavyset, telling you that you're not working out hard enough. How can you apply what you're saying, but, you know, not be a part of it? You know, I feel like wholeheartedly, you have to walk in the life that you want to live. You know, we are all gonna have different things that we go through, different testimonies, and different trials and tribulations, and different things that we don't want to speak about. It's gonna happen, but don't allow it to get you down. Don't allow it to cripple you. Pick your head up every time. Look yourself in the mirror. Quote 3 things: I'm beautiful, I'm important, I matter. Get yourself up, get going. I always say start your day off with a workout. It'll set the tone for your day. Don't sleep your day away, and be great, man. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. Don't allow people to make you feel like you don't matter. Don't insert yourself into people's lives that don't want you there, and ask a lot of questions, so so you can get an understanding of everything wholeheartedly. All right, it's your boy Matt Thomas. It's your boy Royalty. I'm getting the day started. I might have another video for you guys. All right, so make sure you tune in. All right, comment down below what you're thinking. Tell me some of your thoughts. Tell me some of your thoughts about your life and what's your ambition and stuff like that. All right, and write one thing you're scared of, and let's attack that together. Copy? Cool. Talk to you later.